Hello there. Welcome to Ebm N6. Today we want to look at a question from the question paper of June 2021. So on that question paper, we want to look at question 4. So we can go to a question. So this is what we have in terms of the question 4. It reads, read the scenario below and answer the questions. So we are given this information. So you need to read it through, then you answer questions that are going to follow. Shoes Mashushu is the owner of a Mag and Bean franchise in a busy shopping complex. There is a petrol station and a taxi rank nearby. The store is very busy as people wait for their transport, do their shopping, attend appointments at the hairdressers and the optometrists, or go to the cinemas. There is also a constant flow of customers into the store throughout the day, and it is the only coffee shop in the complex. He is nearing retirement age and would like to sell the business. The market value of the net assets of the business is 1,200,000. And then we are given the last 3 years profits we are given from 2015 to 2017, where by 2015 we have got 800,000 rands, 900 rands for 2016, 1 million for 2017. Then the interest on investments is 6%. And if you go down, the owner's salary is 400,000 rands. So the first question is explain the importance of knowing the following critical areas before buying a existing business. So this is our question. So on the first part, we've got the reason for selling. Uh, Reason for selling. So we can read through again, explain the importance of knowing the following critical areas before buying an existing business. So these are the critical areas that are listed here. So what's the reason for knowing this? For example, for the first one, what's the reason for knowing the reason for selling? Why that business is being sold is the question. So this is what we want to raise. So we can go there at 4.11 and try to see what we can bring there. So on 4.11, we are on 4.11. So the reasons that we can have there the business product or services may be experiencing a drop in demand. So that can be the reason why a business can be sold. That maybe the demand of the product is going down, so the business is not performing very well. So that can be a reason why a business can be put up for sale. So we can bring that reason there. That the business products, or services, depending on the business, may be experiencing a drop in demand. May be experiencing a drop in demand. So this can be the first the reason that we can bring there. So if you go to our question, you'll see that our question has got 10 marks. So it means on each and every we have got 2 marks there, 5 times 2, which means we've got 2 marks for 1 up to 5. So there, what we are supposed to do, we are just supposed to bring one reason. We are just supposed to bring up one reason, and then that reason we get 2 marks. So there on 4.11, we've raised one reason. We can try to look for another reason there that can maybe make it easier there. Then we can also, another reason that we can bring is that maybe the business is facing some financial crisis in terms of cash crisis, and it can no longer withstand the pressure. So that business can be put up for sale. So the second reason that you can also put there is that the business may be facing the business may be facing liquidity. There may be liquidity crisis, liquidity problems. May be facing liquidity problems. That is, these liquidity problems can be explained in the form that they may be unable to finance its current liabilities from its available cash. So it means the business is not able to pay back the amount due maybe in the form of creditors from those suppliers that we are buying goods from on credit, and on the payments we are not able to pay in time. So we are facing some liquidity challenges. So this is what we have. So we can move on to the second part and see what we have there in terms of 4.1.2. 4.1.2, we've got physical conditions of the business. Uh, what's the reason of knowing this? The question is saying, explain the importance of knowing the following critical areas. So what's the importance of knowing the physical condition of the business? Very important to take note. Right, we can go there and try to bring up the reasons that why we should know the physical condition. So we are now on 4.1.2. You would see that the physical conditions are necessary to know in a way that we should avoid out-of-date equipment which produce substandard products. Maybe the condition of the equipment that are producing the products, if it's a producing business, are out to date. So they are old. So what they are producing is substandard products. So this can affect the business. So it's important for you to know the condition of the business in terms of its equipment that it is using maybe to produce the product. So on the first point there, you can bring the point that avoidance, uh, avoidance, uh, avoidance of out-to-date, avoidance of out-to-date equipment, avoidance of out-to-date equipment. So in this sense, we are avoiding the situation whereby we have the production of substandard uh, products which produce substandard, substandard products. So this can be a point that we can put on B. And also, the importance of knowing the physical condition is also to avoid old fixed assets, which might result in high maintenance costs. Because if we have fixed assets that are old, there it means even their maintenance also is going to be expensive since they're old. From time to time, we need to go and make some repairs, etc. So maintenance costs will be high. So that is the situation that we'll be trying to avoid by uh, uh, making sure that we see the physical condition of the business. Right? We can go back and see what we have next. On 4.1.3, we have got potential of the company's products. Potential of the company's products. Why should we know about the potential of the company's products? So we can go there and try to see what we have. 4.1.3. Right, we may want to know this potential of products because to see if the business does the business hold enough material in stock to meet orders. uh, we want to check if the business has adequate material in stock to meet orders. Remember, orders will be coming, so we need to meet those orders so that the business keeps going. So if the business is unable to meet those orders, it becomes a problem. So on 1.1.3, we can present it in the form of does the business does the business does the business hold enough does the business hold enough material in stock to meet orders, in stock to meet orders. So this is what we have in 4.1.3. Then we can go on to check what we have in terms of 4.1.4. The legal aspects are to be considered. Why it is important to know the legal aspects to be considered when you are buying an existing business. So we can go on and try to raise that reason. We are now on 4.1.4. 4.1.4. So to know the legal aspects, we need to check the validity of contracts. If there are contracts that are there, since it's an existing business, it means there are certain contracts that have been signed in that business. So we need to check if we are buying a business with a valid contracts. So that's very important. So to check the validity of contracts. Check the validity of contracts. That is what we have on 4.1.4. Then we can check on the last one, which is 4.1.5. The financial position of the business. We also need to see what's the financial position of the business. So what's the importance of knowing that? So the importance that is to check if profits were being made for the past years. Very important, because if profits were not being made during the past years, it means it's also going to be a problem if we buy that business. So we need to know before we buy. So on 4.1.5, 4.1.5, is to check if profits were being made. Were being made for the past years. So it's very important to know that. And also, we need to see the potential to make profit if the business that is being sold has got the potential to make profits. Because we cannot buy a business which has no potential that profits are going to be made. So it becomes a challenge. So this is what we have on the first part of this question. So you can go and look at the next question that we have there. We are now on 4.2, and we see that 4.2 reads give 5 reasons why an entrepreneur would be interested in purchasing this business. Give 5 reasons why an entrepreneur would be interested in purchasing this business. So the reasons of purchasing this business, remember the business that we are talking about is the business that we are given here, shoes mushushu. So the reasons of purchasing, why this business should be purchased. So the reasons we are going to get them there in the information that we are given there. So if you see that the first reason, we can go through and see where are we getting the reasons. We can Shoes Mushushu is the owner of a Mag and Bean franchise in a Bees shopping complex. There is a petrol station and a tax rank nearby. The store is very busy as people wait for their transport, do their shopping. So the aspect that it is near a tax rank, there's a tax rank nearby, becomes one of the reasons, because this tax rank is a very busy area. It's being highlighted in front that the store is very busy as people wait for transport. So the fact that it is nearby the transport can be one of the reasons. So we can just go and state that one is one of the reasons. Now we are on the next one. This is now our 4.2, and we are talking about the tax rank. We are talking about being situated near the tax rank. So one of the reasons that there is a tax rank nearby. So with that, now we've explained everything, because the tax rank is busy, so it becomes a reason. So the second one, we can go and try to pick another one. Remember, we need to pick 5 of them. We are also, if you look at it there, at the beginning of the question, Shoes Mushushu is the owner of a Mag and Bean franchise in a busy shopping complex. So what does it mean? It means this franchise also becomes a reason. The fact that there's a franchise that is there, it becomes a reason. And this Mag and Bean franchise seems to be a well-known franchise, so it becomes also a reason. So we can go and maybe can go and mention that one again, that you can present it in the form that it is a well-known franchise, which is the Mag and Bean. It is a well-known franchise. So it becomes a reason. It is a well-known franchise there. And this franchise that we are talking about, we can just put in brackets that Mag, or Mag and Bean there. So this is the franchise that is well known. So we picked another one. So we can go and try to pick another one there. We go on and say the store is very busy as people wait for transport, do their shopping, and attend appointments in the hairdressers and the optometrist, or go to the cinemas. There is also a constant flow of customers into the store throughout the day. So this also we can regard it as a reason. There is constant flow of customers into the store throughout the day. So we can go and mention that one. Constant flow of customers into the store throughout the day. There is constant flow of customers into the shop throughout the day. So this becomes a reason. So this is what we have. This becomes the third one. So remember, we are supposed to raise 5 of them. So it means we are left with 2. So we can go back then again and try to see which one else, which else we have. Now we are here. He is nearing retirement age and would like to sell the business. The market value, we are given the market value. In the last 3 years, the profit was, these were the profit for the last 3 years. 2015, we got 800,000, 2016, 900,000, and 2017, 1 million. So we'd see that these profits are increasing 2015, 2016, and 2017. So this becomes also a reason that profits are increasing from year to year. So it becomes also a reason that we can put there as profits have increased over the years. So we can go and mention them. Profits have increased over the years. So this is another reason that we have there. So we can also try to see what else do we have there. We have got 2, 4. We've got 4. We are left with 1. One reason that we can raise there. So we can go back to see what do we have there. Let's try to see another reason. So if you come here, it is the only coffee shop in the complex. So this also is a very important point. It is the only shop in the complex. So in other words, it is sort of monopolizing. People are forced to go and buy in that coffee shop since there are no other shops that are providing the products that are there in that shop. So no substitutes. So it means they've got an advantage. At the end of the day, we are going to see an inelastic demand of their products. So even if prices go up, we know that when there's an inelastic demand, even if prices go up, people will still come there because they have more option. So this also becomes one of the reasons. So we can go and mention that it is the only coffee shop in the complex. So it becomes also one of the reasons. So it is the only coffee shop in the complex. Right. So this is what we have, guys, in terms of this video. We finished what we wanted to cover in this video. We'll meet again in the next video. We are still coming. Let's stay tuned. Those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. We'll meet again in the next video. For today, I'm signing out.